In this video, we're going to talk about something called the cost, volume, profit formula. So cost, volume, profit formula, otherwise known as CVP. Now, what does the cost, volume, profit formula look like? Well, actually, we need to look towards our contribution margin income statement in order to develop this formula. Because, and we've gone over this in a different video, where we talked about this new format income statement that focuses on cost behavior, splitting variable and fixed costs. And that's just to give us a different view on our profit situation. Now, what managers do when they run a company is they're constantly thinking about this and saying, okay, what is the impact on profit going to be if my variable costs increase or my fixed costs go down? Or what if my revenue goes up? How will that impact the overall profit picture? And so from an analysis viewpoint, we use this a lot in different scenarios of what if this, what if that. The only thing is, it's a little cumbersome if you keep it in financial statement form. So we're going to transfer that, put it on its side, and make a formula out of it. But this cost, volume, profit formula is that very income statement right there. So take that, put it on its side, and basically what you've got is sales minus variable cost minus fixed cost. I'll leave out the subtotal. Equals operating income. So you can see that's a lot easier for me to work with. If I substitute different values, I could solve for what the impact is on operating income. Now, that's better than a financial statement, but I can actually break this down to one more level. And if you think about it, and think about the things that are in this formula, they're really the product of two numbers. So, for example, sales. Sales is normally something times something. Well, what are those two somethings? Usually it's unit selling price and number of units sold. So I could break that down into two numbers, and that way I could vary either selling price or units sold and see what the impact was going to be on operating income. So I'm going to take that to a little bit deeper level. Look at variable cost. If you think about it, variable costs are two things multiplied by each other. And it's got some similarity over here because it's going to be number of units. But this will be unit variable cost. So if something costs $20 per unit, that's what we would define as unit variable cost. So that way I could run scenarios on this formula altering either one of those parameters and see what the outcome was. Now, fixed cost, can I boil that down into something times something? Nope, I got to erase that because remember, fixed costs are the mountain. There's nothing, it's not influenced by volume. So you know what fixed costs are going to be? Fixed costs, just one number. We're going to leave that as is. So we'll be able to say unit sales price times units sold minus, put some brackets, minus fixed cost equals operating income. I'll be able to have a lot of fun with that. So let's just take it to a little bit easier format. How we're going to define this is SP will be sales price times X minus VC will be variable cost times X minus FC for fixed cost equals operating income. So there you have the CVP formula. We're going to do a lot of work with it, just changing different things and analyzing the impact on profitability. So we're going to leave it there for now and pick up in another video.